Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another day on Emerald Farm. It is now finally harvest time for the soybeans. I've been coming now and checking the moisture and seeing if they're ready, and I think it's about time they're ready. So yeah, I got a few things to show you though before we do that though. But yeah, we're gonna be renting off Mr. John's harvester again. I think he said this is the last year that he's going to have this harvester, so hopefully with this next harvest we can get enough money to get our hands on our own piece of equipment. But yeah, so we need to get that harvested. But anyhow, as you can see, we got a pickup truck here. I spent 15,000 on this, or 1,500 on this. No, 15,000. Yeah, it was 15,000 I spent for this. I bought it used off Mr. John's over there himself. He had an auction recently, and I was able to get a hold of a couple things, like 2 items. This pickup truck was one of them. And then let me hop in here, and let's go down over here to the shed because the other items in the shed, but I want to use the tractor to get down there right now because after I show you that, I'm going to head over to John's place to get the John's farm to get the harvester. But anyhow, as you can see, we had this sprayer in here. Yeah, I think this is a 42 foot sprayer width or something like that. But anyhow, yeah, this is just a sprayer. We're primarily going to just be using that for herbicide because I kind of want to get out of this solid fertilization stuff here. I want to go to like a more natural fertilizing crops here. Like I want to use manure and slurry to fertilize my fields. As of right now, we're just going to use what's in that spreader, and then we'll switch over to manure and such. But yeah, so yeah, let's get over to the John's family farm over there and go ahead and get that harvester. Alright, so new truck, so I gotta just get a little bit used. Let's go left. I gotta get used to the steering on this. It's a little sensitive compared to the tractor, but yeah, this is an 86 Lizard. So yeah, yeah, I'll see you guys over there at the at Mr. John's, and once we get a hold of that combine. Alright, thank you, Mr. Johns. I'm gonna get that back to you as soon as I can. See you in a couple of hours. Alright guys, so I just talked to Mr. John. He gave me the keys to the harvester. We're going to leave our truck here and then come back for it after we finish up the harvest, because we can't drive both that and the top liner here. So let's get on, go ahead and hop on in. Oof. Just letting his equipment sit out there. Look, he's got his toolbox out. But anyhow, kind of low on fuel. I guess I could fill up the tank for Mr. John's. Kind of a courtesy thing. So let's just head across the road and get her filled up. He's let me use this for free, so it's only the right thing to do to let him fill up his tank here. I think the cap is on this side. I'm hoping so. Either way, we got a pump. It just fits perfectly in between these pumps, so we'll find out. Let's see. I don't see any gas caps here. It might. There it is. Yeah, so we're on. It's on this side. I just hope that reaches. Alright, so we got her filled up here. Let's just get on down to the farm and get to harvesting. Though I don't know how many years we're going to be at this farm. It's kind of not working out. I'm running low on money. Might go a couple more years if we, I don't know, like, we'll see. But it's kind of a struggle right now. But yeah, now this is going to take a while, so I'll see you guys all over at the farm. Alright guys, so we've just arrived here at the farm. I think I'm going to start here at field, I think this was 81 or 80. Either way, so we're going to start here at this north field here and get going. It's soybeans, so we shouldn't have straw swaths, so let's back up here. I'm going to start out on that corner and get a little couple of headline passes going on off this field, so we got room to turn around. But anyhow, so yeah, it's soybeans out here, so we don't have any straw that's going to be getting off this, so that's, yeah. Oop. Forgot to unfold our equipment here. Alright, sounds like we're good. This is quite a decently length header, so this shouldn't take us too long to get done. Yeah. I don't know if I'll do a time lapse here or just probably need a time lapse to kind of like fill up space. If I don't do a time lapse, I'll just either do a little bit here. You'll see me doing a little bit, and then probably skip to the end of harvest or something like that. I have no idea. I'm not gonna guarantee anything, but I have no idea exactly how I'm gonna do that in the editing. So yeah, but I feel like I probably keep talking here. don't have much to talk about, and either kind of skip to the end here. Yeah, but though right now, since I'm not talking very much, it's beginning to feel a little like a episode with a short time lapse and then ending quickly. This episode just doesn't feel like it's going to be a very long one. This harvest ain't seem to take very long either, because we're like pretty much halfway done with this field already. I don't think we're really missing anything, though I should have gotten out already by now to check for header lost and back loss here. To kind of see how much we've been losing at the back. Though it doesn't look like we're losing very much out here or out in front here. So yeah, it doesn't look like we're losing very much, so that's not much to worry about. Though I can tell we're not yielding as nearly as much as we could have, because I forgot to go and give it a second layer of fertilization this year, so that's kind of helping lower the yield. If it wasn't for that, I'd say our tank by now would kind of be like about double what it is right now up there and back there. Yeah, I can't see it through the window yet. Shame here. I could have gotten that all in there. Yeah, I could have gotten that in front of with the header. I should have just went for it, but it kind of just looked a little too wide, so that's why I didn't at the start. But now I'm kind of regretting not doing it, because now I gotta go back for it. I was thinking at first I was going to have to empty out this into the wagon there. That's what I was thinking. I was going to have to unload into the wagon there with the end of this first field, but it doesn't look like it. It doesn't seem to be yielding quite as high as the corn, mostly due to the fact that we were able to get 2 layers of fertilization onto the corn last year, and only got 1 here on the soybeans, so that's kind of contributing to the fact that onto why we ain't got yielding as much. So yeah, I think since I've been rambling on so much here, I think this is definitely not going to be time-lapsed. I think what I'm going to do here is cut it here to the end of harvest. Because, yeah, just seems like the right thing to do, right place to do that. So, yeah, I'll see you guys then. Alright, guys, so I should have left that on, but, yeah, I just finished up harvesting the fields here. Okay, sorry, when I ran this way, I didn't see the color of that plant there, that flower there. And I just seen it sticking up. Was like, wait, did I miss a bit there? It's like, did I miss that? Anyhow, we got the fields all harvested. I was all able to get it into one tank. So it's clearly not anywhere close to as much as we got off the corn last year. So that's kind of disappointing. What we're going to do is hook up the grain wagon here. Alright. So, yeah, here we go. We got that all hooked up. What we're going to do is unload the soybean into here. And then we're going to let that sit in here until the prices go up on are the best for the soybeans. So, yeah. Yeah, so we got that going in there. I'm going to open my phone up while that unloads and check the prices on soybeans here. The best time is to be sold is in June. So right now we're in the middle of October. I don't know. Best time is to be sold in June, so we might keep a hold of this until next year. We might see it in there next year, so get that taken care of. Yeah. So this is just going to be sitting here in the shed until next year, because we are not selling it until we got the best price we can possibly get. And that ain't happening until June, so yeah. What we're going to do is, I wasn't going to be able to get it backed up in there properly from the way we went in, so we're just going to come out here and enter it from this side. I think this door. Seems like we're stuck back there. Yeah, so just trying to get it. I don't even know how I got this in here the first time. Alright, let's get this all unhooked. Alright, we're all unhooked here, so this is just going to sit in here for the time being, like I've said. Let's just shut this off here. But yeah. So what I'm going to be doing now is I'm going to take the combine back over to Mr. John's place there and set that out in the yard and pick up our truck. And then the next thing is what I'm wanting to do is, like, I found advertisements for a better plow than this one. We'll get a bit more working with it, and we should be able to still run it off of the Buer here. So yeah, the Buer should still be able to run it. But yeah, this is going to be gone next, and we should have a whole new plow. Alright, so let's get this. I forgot to fold this up out there. Alright, so it's all folded up, and I guess we wasn't going to be using very much of the fuel, so yeah, we was able to give Mr. John some good fuel for this. This field looks like it might have been planted. Oh no, withered sugar beet. Okay, it was weird going past it. Like the texture looked like it was just been planted or something. That was kind of weird. I think our next crop, we're going to go back to corn next year, so there's that. Mr. John's also got a corn header. We might be able to get a deal on that. He says it runs with this, but I think he's already got this already going to be sold to someone else. So we're going to look up, I've been looking it up, trying to find ourselves a harvester that we might be able to get next year, come harvest time next year. So I'm going to see about working a deal out with Mr. Johns for his corn header, and then also working out a deal on a new harvester. So yeah, see you guys all back there at Mr. Johns, and should be in our grabbing our truck once you see me again. Alright guys, so we got the harvesters set back up in there. I've already talked to Mr. John, and he's already got the keys, so I was just double checking to make sure I didn't leave anything inside the combine. So now we're just gonna head back over to the farm, and then well, first we're gonna stop off at the shop, purchase the new plow, and then bring back the old one. So that's what we're gonna do, is head over there. Let's talk to the sales people inside and see what we can do about getting our hands on the plow. So there we go. I'm going to talk to him and then let him know I'm here. Take this shit off first. Alright, so I was able to use that plow for a trade. It didn't get us that much on the trade like I was hoping. As you can see, we're sitting back at $700, so down to 700 when we came in with it for 8,000. So yeah, but I mean, we did end up getting ourselves a hold of this chisel plow. Now I just gotta look into getting the harvester for next year, and then also want to trade in the fertilizer spreader so that we can get a manure spreader instead. So yeah, I think this is what I'm going to call the episode quits, and I'll see you guys